much. Welcome to Tuscaloosa, where the lines are long. The student body waiting to get inside of Coleman Coliseum to see their second-ranked Crimson Tide in action. It is the highest ranking for Alabama basketball in 20 years as Mississippi State comes calling. So glad you could join us. Indicated draftable, as in later this year, first-rounders. Crimson Tide have won 8 straight. The opening tap controlled by Mississippi State. Another turnover. Here's Sears, a stop and pop. Rolls it.
Yeah, Mississippi State, Roy, can't allow every possession where the shot clock is dictating your quality of shot. Look for earlier offense. I like this a lot.
Tolu Smith on the putback.
Getting better than they were the first time they played. He always felt like the freshmen have a longer, bigger growth spurt.
Miller slams it down. Sean Davis off the screen inside to McNair, and McNair off glass. It's 4-2.
Yeah, McNair's.
That could be an issue, but McNair's been quality off the bench.
I like that because it eliminates now Tolu Smith getting his second quick foul.
Davis triple team. And Jeffries attacking high off the glass. 6-2.
Great hesitation move by Jeffries on the blow-by. This is the start State wanted as the road team. Oh,
poked
quick
away.
Hands.
Stolen. Matthews. And the flush. Jeffries was there for the putback. You talk to people close to the Alabama program that have covered the team for years, decades. And to a man, they say that this team right now has got a chance to be the best all time. If you think about it, that's saying something. There's Davis. Mississippi State comes out.
Go 0 for 2 at the line. That's like a turnover.
I sent you a lob with that question, didn't I?
Yes.
You dunked it home. McNair against Clowney, and McNair, the transfer from New Mexico State, with a jump hook.
One of the advantages.
Other league foes this season.
Right.
He felt like that they had maybe a couple of tricks up their sleeve, and so far we've seen that. Quinterly has some tricks of his own. How hard was it to keep their reality in check and to make sure they always stayed focused and stayed sharp?
Well, I will tell you this. That team didn't do what this Alabama team is doing in terms of the winning streak, in terms of where they're ranked, in terms of the undefeated league play. Now, see, this is where Smith must finish. He's getting to an area.
Crimson Tide won for their last 9, trailing by 8. Miller double team. The skip pass. There's Welch. That's a 3.
Yeah, it's for 17 from bonus land on the year.
Coming back from that calf injury, he's played in just 8 games, including this one tonight. Transfer from St. Bonaventure. Matthews. Here's Jeffries. Halfway through the first. Burnett nearly had a steal. Mora. And Smith lays it in. Smith.
See, I want to see Shaq Moore shoot that 10-foot off 2 feet.
You mentioned it, Coach Chance. He has a great shot fake. It's brilliant at times. Sometimes you got to shoot it. Tolu Smith. Boy, a different player these last couple of minutes.
At his size to start 14, 15 feet from the basket.
8 points, 3 boards for Tolu Smith. Also the block at the rim. Sears, the dump off. Pringle, and a chance for 3. Now the junior from Seabrook, South Carolina.
Year, 18 for 19 field goal. Reed has struggled, just 27% from bonus land. And here's the zone again.
Boy, Clowney wide open. Sears couldn't spot him. And this time it'll be Pringle. The easy dump, the lead down.
Mississippi State 4 or 5 times.
Coleman comes to life. Under 8 to play in the first. Backdoor cut, Reed, the easy bucket.
And Mississippi State has a couple of guys in Jeffries and Smith. They get rebounds really where no one else can go. They are so high.
Corner shot is there. That was blocked off from it. That was Stevenson early. Here's Miller. Crossover and the dish. Quinterly splashes home a three. McNair open. Pass had too much zest. Here's Miller attacking. Miller silky smooth. Say afterwards. One possession game. Shaq Moore got the bounce. Dad, of course, played tight end back in the day here in Tuscaloosa. Approaching 5 to go in the first. McNair against Clowney. Davis wide open. That's a three and a big shot for the Bulldogs. Or the planet right there.
Little hockey move.
Moore will feed Tolu Smith. Active inside and a chance for three. Tolu Smith came to play tonight. my seat felt kind of warm there for a minute. I like it for like that one easy question, not for something like that on the fly. We have such great studio support. Peter Burns and the guys. Fish, high off the glass. Davis behind the back. 5 on the shot clock. Jeffries launching a three.
But that's the three that Chris Jans was talking about. He wants them to shoot more threes, especially early in the clock.
Miller, left-handed finish. Jeffries inside to McNair. The easy flush and shot clock is off. Let's see what Nate Oates wants to draw up.
Here's their best creator off the bounce.
There goes Quinterly. Outside to Welch. That's a three at the buzzer. 36 to 29, and the 7-point deficit represents Alabama's largest halftime. 7%. Alabama just 3 of 16 from 3. You wonder if those trends can continue in the second half. We are about to find out. The home team, white unis, the ball first. And Bradley throws it up and in.
Can Alabama free up Miller for some looks?
Clowney, the runner, off glass, kisses that one home. Jeffries, big time bucket. Bediako tried to rip it out of there, couldn't control it. Davis will track it down. Shaq Moore left wide open. That's a three. 41-33. Shot clock down to 10. Smith inside. Matthews with a dunk.
Oh my goodness. It's Jeffries.
Just 6 points for the leading scorer in the SEC. Brandon Miller, 24 in white. Likely lottery pick coming up later this summer. Quinterly probes and finishes. Thought about it. Bump by Miller. Alabama's defense ratcheting up a couple of notches. Lob to Stevenson, not that time. Quinterly to Miller. Spins it in.
Errant pass on Loin. Does that get Alabama going?
The lead's down to 4. Davis splashes home the mid-range. 10. Jaden Bradley. A Euro throws it off the glass. No. Who wants it? Bediako fights for it. Turns it over. There goes Davis. Blocked by Miller.
To time the block. Davis out in front. Miller goes, Did he block that with both hands? Did he get it right-handed first there and then left-handed? Oh my goodness. Not enough movement though. Too many people in one spot.
Sears outside to Griffin, off the fake. There's the floater and the bounce. Alabama has not led tonight. Chance to do so on this possession. Can Sears do it? Griffin. Yes, he can! Right.
Shooting the ball much better in his last 3 games. That's his 8th made 3.
Stevenson on the dime drop perfectly by Cameron Matthews. There's value in a game like this.
No
Come
question.
March, right? Miller for 3! Tied at 53.
Pure aggression.
Lob. Clowney!
That's understanding spacing as a passer.
It was sneaky. That was a sneaky lob. Pinpoint accuracy. Quinterly. Again to Clowney. Somehow got it to go.
And who's willing to take and make a tough shot?
McNair against the freshman. Experience versus youth. Double team. McNair. What a finish.
Pivoted back over his right shoulder.
McNair with 8. Quinterly elbow. Under control. Sears wells it in. Nearly a steal by Quinterly. It stays with MSU.
Alabama guarded that step back play that State loves to run beautifully.
We talked about the value of being tested, value of accelerating up the AP top 25 poll to this #2 ranking. And everybody's talking about it now. Everybody's talking about this team, its depth, its talent, its ability to score. They've done that again in the second half. Matthews with authority. Back to Quinterly.
Smart play by Gurley.
Clowney for 3.
I'm not sure that's the shot Nate Oates wanted.
Bulldogs can make it a 1-possession game. More nearly traveled. Smith does exactly that with a bucket. 66-63. Timeout called by Chris Jans.
What a quick response. I love the quick.
Miller back to Gurley.
See
He'll
how,
beat it easily.
yeah, how easily he threw over there. Well, this is a gamble. If you don't foul and Bama scores, you're in a bad spot.
Matthews on Sears. Here's Quinterly. He's got a bounce in his step. He'll give it up. Sears, the step back triple. Rebounded by Tolu Smith. The shot clock is off. Coleman is roaring. Matthews. Bulldogs gotta go. Moore rejected. Reed has it. That's a 2.